Hey there, working on a 2009 Honda Pilot. It's got about 145,000 miles on it, and a few thousand miles ago it started making all kinds of noise in the front end, creaking and bonking when you go over bumps. It was driving my wife nuts. She thought her front end was going to fall apart and her tire was going to fall off, and so I decided to inspect it. So I got under here and with the tire up in the air, shook the tire back and forth, and there was nothing loose. Ball joint's good. She thought it was the suspension, just thinking from what the sounds. So I inspected the boot. The boot's still good, and inside the boot, the strut seal seems to be fine. There's no leaking or anything like that. So where I am now is I actually found the sway bar linkage here. This is really long on these SUVs. On my Civic it's like 2 inches long. But anyways, you can see the boot is torn right there. And it was actually torn on the bottom part too. So in order to get it off, I got the top one off by spraying it with some liquid wrench, some penetrating oil. Turned it, backed it off, turned it back and forth. It took me probably 10 minutes just to get that one off, but it's better than taking a torch to it and risk burning wires and brake lines and stuff like that. So got that one off. The bottom one, because the sway bar is actually thicker, it's got less threads to go, so it didn't take as much finessing, but got that one off. And I hope this is the problem, or that was the problem, because I've got the new part there. Got it from Honda. They have them on Amazon for like $10 to $20 cheaper. I ended up getting this straight from Honda, just on this particular part on the boots and everything. I've got almost 10 years out of the originals. Hopefully I can get another 10 years out of these. So we're going to put this back in reverse order. There's no way to get it wrong. The top and the bottom, they're identical. It's just one comes in this way, and the bottom one goes in the opposite direction. So I'll let you know. Okay, just thought I'd show you. Dang it, sorry about the shakiness. Just thought I'd show you. I got it in now. In order to get this sway bar to come up a little bit so that you can get a wrench on it from behind back here, I've got it on a jack, and then under here, oh, that's my arm. Just here, I put a jack stand underneath that to lift this whole thing up, and when this lifted up, it lifted all that up, so I could get it to get access to it, and then it went back in just beautifully. So now I'm going to put the nuts back on. And one thing to note, as you're tightening it down or removing it, it does have a hex key. So you can put a hex key in there. I believe it's a number 6, and then this nut is a number 17. So yeah, that way it doesn't spin on you, because the ball joint up inside there, if you're tightening it or loosening it, trying to crack it loose, you may need to have something on there to keep it from spinning on you. So I actually used a pair of vice grips from behind, because I didn't care about ruining the old ones. So I just clamped it on there and removed it. Alright, and then one other thing I forgot to show you. This, I think, is the anti-lock brake signal wire. There's a 10mm bolt right here. You can see that. I just kind of put it back in there. And then there's a groove. A little notch and groove goes right there. I'm going to put that back on. And I just took it off so I could get it out of the way of my wrenches and stuff. Alright, got the tire back on, got all those bolts tightened up, got that ABS wire put back with the little 10mm bolt. So we're going to drop the car back down and see if I can do that one-handed. Hey, alright. Okay, well, let's take it for a spin. Alright. Well, we're going to take her for a spin now. And listening for that horrible sound. Hopefully it's gone. Moment of truth. Well, so far so good. Yeah, it's midnight. Let's go on a drive down this quiet road. It's actually kind of nice. Still says it's 91 degrees. I don't think so. It feels a lot cooler than that. Okay, I know there's a bump coming up here, and I want to hit it a little faster than you normally would. Hope this doesn't make anybody sick watching this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd say that sound is gone. I don't know if you can hear it in the video. I mean, there was a little bit of a bonk, but that's just because I hit that dip really hard and it was a normal sound. So, that is it. I really hope this video helps some people out in helping you diagnose and figure out what might be making that sound. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty common issue with these cars at this point, with this many miles and how old the car is. So yeah, I really hope this helps you out, and I do have another video on Honda Civics and stuff, but cleaning your throttle body and how to reset the throttle position sensor, that sort of thing. So I hope this really helps you out and that you enjoy it. Thanks, bye.